Top story in this bulletin coming in from Bengal. Murshidabad victims, especially from the Hindu community, led by Bengal BJP chief Sukanto Majumdar, met the Bengal DGP at the police headquarters, and now Sukanto Majumdar has escalated this political showdown. One, the claim that he's making is that the PFI was active in Murshidabad ahead of the violence, as per statement of the victims. Then he's also gone on to make a very serious charge that there were the mosque loudspeakers that were allegedly used to attract and incite violence and call the congregation on the streets that turned violent. Again, he's saying it's from the statement of the victims. The BJP is also demanding a permanent BSF camp in riot-hit areas, immediate compensation to the victims of the clashes also from the government. Also remember, political showdown or the tensions on the ground aside, the CJI-led bench has also taken cognizance of it. The Chief Justice of India has said the violence in Bengal was very disturbing and the issue will be taken up by the top court. The TMC, in their defense, as the ruling party, say that the aftermath that has led to the arrest of 270 accused already, homes are being rebuilt and that action is being taken, is what the government of the state says.
The Chief Minister herself in West Bengal says that she will not accept and will not implement this act in her state. That will be construed as defying the constitutional spirits and also at the same time instigating the people. The violence which had happened in Murshidabad and other parts of West Bengal, and we do sporadic incidents elsewhere. These are the result of these unmindful political statements given by Mamata Banerjee and some of the political leaders. Now, these are political stunts. If a chief minister says that he or she will not follow the constitutional requirement, that means his or her occupation into the position of chief ministership itself is untenable, because any law passed by the parliament is for the nation. It applies to the entire territory of India. So how can a person sitting in a constitutional position clearly, defying the spirit of the constitution? That is undone. We can't accept that. But as I said, these are political statements for political gains, to take a posture to please certain communities for political interest. And that is totally untenable, and we can't accept that.
As mentioned by them, the call for riot was given from the loudspeaker of the masjid. If BJP comes into power and this type incident happen, we will ban masjid or any other religion campus which will be used in case of provoking the riots in any area of West Bengal.
पूरा देश देख रहा है कि मुर्शिदाबाद में क्या सिचुएशन है। वहाँ से 10-12 लोग, पूरा परिवार यहाँ पे कोलकाता में आ गया है, लेकिन दीदी का अभी टाइम नहीं हुआ मुर्शिदाबाद जाने के लिए। उनके आने के बाद भी एक केंद्रीय मंत्री उनके साथ है, वो भी ये लोगों को 2 घंटा 2.5 घंटा से यहाँ पे बैठे हुए थे। क्या है यहाँ पे, क्या चाहते हैं ममता बनर्जी? ममता बनर्जी आज नेताजी इंडोर स्टेडियम में जो मौलाना है सब लोग को लेके इतना सारा बैठक कर रहे हैं, लेकिन एक बार भी उनको टाइम नहीं है कि मुर्शिदाबाद में जो घर से बाहर हो गया है, महिला लोग, जो परिवार लोग, उनके साथ मिले।
थोड़े से हिंदू लोग हैं, उन लोगों की क्या गलती है? उन लोगों ने क्या किया है? उन लोगों ने कुछ किया होगा तो चलो हिंसा छेड़ दें। उन लोगों ने किया क्या? आज वो घर से बेघर हो गए, छत पे छत नहीं है, कोई त्राण शिविर है, वहां जाके खिचड़ी खा रहे हैं। क्यों? व्हाट फॉर? लेकिन ये देखिए, यही आलम होने वाला है, आगे भी यही आलम होने वाला है। मैं अगर ये क्या बोलते हैं उसे, अगर ये बटरिंग ये जो चल रहा है, इसको अगर नहीं रोका जाए तो फिर आगे भी यही होने वाला है।
See, there are a number of ground reports that the BJP paid certain people to flee Murshidabad. The BJP-led central government is in charge of the border security. Now tell me, the BJP is telling us that Bangladeshi terrorists were involved in this entire chaos or communal clash that took place. Now tell me, who is in charge of the border security? Who runs the BSF? It is Mr. Amit Shah. So why is it that a section of Bangladeshi, these Jamatis and Jihadis, they entered Murshidabad, they ransacked the houses of the Hindus, and they went back to Bangladesh. Who facilitated it? So, of course, a section of the BSF is involved, and this is a conspiracy hatched by the BJP-led central government. And one of the BSF Jawans, or maybe someone else who was guised as a BSF Jawan, he opened fire on a Muslim youth. So you cannot say that everything is hunky and dory.
इसमें टीएमसी को बदनाम करने के लिए कुछ रेडिकल रिलीजियस फैनेटिक्स संगठन हैं जो टीएमसी को बदनाम करने के लिए वहाँ इस प्रकार की घटनाएं कर रहे हैं। उनके खिलाफ सख्त कार्रवाई होना चाहिए।
Let's keep the politics aside. I want to go across on the ground to Murshidabad, where all that violence in the first place took place. And my colleague Suryagini Roy is joining me from Murshidabad on this. Suryagini, what do you see around you? The situation, the status, is there calm and normalcy, or you can sense tension around you? Because eventually it's what the victims are saying. They're demanding a BSF camp. BJP is quoting them to say mosque loudspeakers were misused, and then the PFI was active.
Well, Pooja, there's a situation of an uneasy calm over here in, various parts of Murshidabad, especially after the violence that had broken out last week. We did see multiple arrests. We did see a lot of political, taking on each other from the both ends, be it the BJP or the Trinamool Congress. However, the biggest story out of this was that, so many people had to leave their houses. What we also have understood that, many have even come back. But on ground, Pooja, the ones who have left their houses and staying at, these camps in Malda, and our various colleagues have spoken to them over there over the past 1 week. All of these people, even if they want to come back, they want some kind of an assurances, be it from the central government or the state government, to make sure that, their lives are not impacted in the way it was, on last Friday, Saturday. Back to you.
Suryagini, keep tracking the latest on that. Eventually, remember, it will be what the survivors, the victims have to say, because political showdown continues. Eventually, it will be about, can they return to their homes that have been attacked and destroyed? We'll be tracking more on that. Suryagini, thank you for now.